being a first-year head coach, there's a lot of challenges that I was met with the program. I implemented a lot of changes that took time for us to adjust to. But obviously with our new format where we have 5 teams in the North, 5 teams in the South, it was very competitive. Only 3 teams from each division qualified for the championships. The positivity of the conference changing its alignment, I think a lot of teams really enjoy the fact that there's 2 more teams included in the championships this year, which last year there was only 4. So having the 6 teams just allows a better student-athlete experience and allows more teams to compete for the NCAA championship berth, which is all you can ask for. And I think in the future, it's only going to create more competition within our conference. And as we saw with our Villanova game, the conference game has become a lot more exciting because 2 teams are left out, and oftentimes it comes down to the final weekend. So kudos to the MAAC and kudos to the other coaches that decided to go in this direction. The turning point of the season was here at Kirk Pool when we played Wagner to 3 goals, which Wagner is the most dominant program in the conference. And it gave a lot of confidence to the team that we can play with anybody in the league and anybody in the country. I think going into that week, Wagner was a top 15 program in the country. And us being as competitive as we were in that game, it showed the team that we can beat any team in this conference. I think another highlight of the season obviously was our second to last conference game when we beat Villanova to qualify for the championships. I think it was a great team bonding moment because one of our starters was out that weekend and we came together as a group and got the win to qualify us for the MAAC championships. Having a strong goalie gives the coaching staff a lot of flexibility in what defensive tactics they use. Obviously, if you're running a zone defense, the ball is going to be freed up on the perimeter, and that's something that we've had the luxury of doing this season, is playing a lot more zone defensive schemes that focus on our goalie. As far as Francesca is concerned, I mean, she's an all-around talent that can play on both sides of the pool. I think the luxury that we have as a coaching staff is to be able to put her in all 5, pretty much 6 positions in the pool, and that gives us a lot of flexibility when we're putting together our lineups. But I think both of them have done a really good job with their preparations, both in practice and in film study, and their statistics are just a small example of the impact they have on the team. And I expect both of them to be awarded by the conference with all conference honors, and we're hoping possibly even all-American honors. It's Claire Durham, who's a freshman for us. Coming in, we didn't know what to expect as a new coaching staff, and she's really bought into the changes in the program, and right now she's one of our leading candidates for most improved player and also a strong center defender that has seen minutes this season. And in the future, we expect her to see even more. So it's been a really great surprise. I think if you watch her play, you can see her physicality in the water, and that really translates to her position being guarding the center forward, which is the player that plays right in front of the goal, and oftentimes is the most physical position in water polo. LIU is a very strong program, top 25 the whole season, and we have played them twice, but I think the positive thing that we look at is how we've improved from our first game to second game. We lost them in the second game 10-5, and in the first game it was quite lopsided. So we're looking to obviously play them a third time. One thing in water polo that we say is it's very hard to beat a team 3 or more times. So that's kind of one of our mentality going into the game. I also think that we've done a really good job with my assistant coach, Bobby Halligan, to scout the opponent. They have 2 really top players that we will be trying to press out on and trying to defend. But obviously it's a big challenge. They're top 25 and number 3 in the conference. But last year they're also in the finals, so they have a huge chip on their shoulder as well. But I think us being a senior-laden group, we don't want to go home early, so we're ready to go.